This one's for my guys going through a breakup. Now, I might get a little spicy with y'all today because this one's very near and dear to the heart. And everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through their break, especially like you had a high school sweetheart or just someone you got into a relationship early. Like, it's almost inevitable that y'all are gonna break up. I think I think 90% of relationships that happen before 30 don't pan out. That's why I tell y'all just, bro, like, fuck all that relationship shit. But hey, what do I know? But there's a couple things you're gonna need to understand and do to get through this properly. And like I said, I'm speaking to y'all from a bit of a personal space because I handled my breakup completely the wrong way. So I know exactly how not to do it. Granted, I'm much better with it now, but it definitely could have been a lot quicker. That's that's point number one. The best possible thing you can do is not give a fuck. Like, the quicker you can get to not giving a fuck, bro, the better your life is gonna be. If you're worried about who she's talking to, where she's going, like all this like you're just stressing yourself out. And also understand this, bro. If you're under the age of like 25, 24, and your ex was hot, you can't compete with her. You can't. Nowadays, especially like with Instagram and it's going out and stuff like that, bro, like you're not finna get your get back. If she wanted to, she could go out and have sex with a new dude every single day of the week. Every day. Nigga, you can't fuck with that. Unless you're really that guy. And if you're really that guy, you wouldn't care. And that's the biggest thing that you can do, bro. Is that the quicker you can get to the point where you don't give a fuck, that's when things start to change. Now, firstly, let me rewind it a little bit. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you guys on your breakup. This is an excellent moment for character development. You are 100% going to become a better man because of this. And everyone goes through it, man. It's like it's a rite of passage to go through your bad breakup and get through it. Now, the hard part is actually getting through it because some niggas don't. Like for example, you break up and you start hopping on Tinder. You start hopping on the dating apps, trying to go out, trying to get a girl, get your little pee pee wet, and maybe it'll make you feel better for a couple days, maybe a couple weeks. But you got to realize, bro, you just got out of pussy problems. Now you want to get right back into them? That just doesn't make sense. And the best thing you can do, and I think we all should know this, like the number one thing is, bro, you gotta level up. You gotta honestly, I shouldn't even have to say that. Everyone should know that. Everyone should know the best thing you can do in a relationship is level up. And let me tell you something. You're not gonna level up chasing bimbos, chasing hoes, trying to get back at your ex. Bro, like, if you do want to get back at her, which I support negative motivations. As long as it gets you going, it gets you moving. I'm not saying that's how I handle things because I personally have very good relationships with anyone that I end things with. But if you do want to get back, the only way you can get back is when you see this bitch 5 years, 7 years, 10 years down the line, and you're that guy. That's the thing about being a man, is that we age like wine. It's only getting better with time. And then so you gotta show up in your McLaren 765 and tell this bitch like, hey, you fucked up. Shit, if you want to take it for one last ride, shit, go ahead, do your thing. But when she's young, She's attractive. She's beautiful. Like, you're not fucking with her, bro. You're not. And you're only gonna stress yourself out trying to compete with her. You're not on her level. In like a sexual marketplace value. But her clock's gonna run out quick. She only young and beautiful for so long. And something that helped me, bro, is that if I wanted to, I could literally just do it again. If I wanted another relationship with a girl just like my ex, looks the same, around the same area, does the same sort of shit, same age, like I could literally do the exact same thing again. Like we really think like these things, like these relationships, these people, they're so special and you're never gonna find them again. And oh, boo-hoo, she was the one, she wasn't the one. You're being a bitch. Stop crying. Get over it. Get over it. It's over. Move on. Level up. And I understand. At the end of the day, niggas gonna be sad. I was sad for a long time. But now you gotta use that. Now you got energy. You got things backing you up. You wake up in the morning or you wake up because you can't sleep. So what should you do? You should work. Level up. Become that guy. Just for the next time you run into that bitch, she gonna know she fucked up. And I really don't want to sound like that guy because I'm really not. I'm really not. But I do understand how the motivations and how most people operate, because most breakups are nasty. You know, say I was lucky that my breakups have never been nasty or anything like that. So I know a lot of y'all niggas, y'all want to get back at her, and then fair enough. And even though I don't really care about getting back at my ex, I'm still gonna level up, regardless, because I still want the better option. Like I'm not gonna be that dude that gets with some girl in fucking 20 and y'all just live life together. You gotta understand, bro, you're not on the same timeline as this girl, bro. Like if you just chill, do your own thing for a while, level up, bro, there's a whole new batch of girls that wanna fuck with you, but you stuck with the old model. And I know this sounds a little objective, but like it's reality. It's just this, it's the way the cookie crumbles. Like I remember back with me and my ex, man, bro, so many people tried to get at her. And it surprised me at like the actual dudes that would try to get her. Like, bro, at the time I was like, I think we started dating when I was like 21 or something like that, but grown ass niggas that got their shit together. And at that point, like I realized like, oh, okay, there's levels. There are levels to this. And here's a caveat to it. Because for the girl, like, I respect it. You know? Because more than likely, you weren't that guy. You're not that dude. You're not that great. There's probably a reason she left your ass. Because you're a loser. You got lucky. She waited it out for you. She tried to see like, hey, maybe he's gonna level up a bit. Maybe he's gonna actually, you know, start making some money, put on some muscle, start to mature a little bit. But that's the thing, when you're with a fine ass girl like that doesn't happen. Because you're comfortable. You got the prize. You got a girl that everybody wants and she's with you. How do you think that's gonna make you keep wanting to level up? Keep wanting to move forward? It's not. You're gonna become complacent. So understand the blessing of not being in a relationship, not worrying about what this bitch is doing or whatever y'all worry about, I don't know. But this is the best thing that could happen to you. And I need y'all to focus on you. Because it's not your time now, G. It is not your time. It's time for you to work. It's time for you to become that guy. To the point where if someone were to leave you, you genuinely should not give a fuck. Genuinely. Like maybe you'd be like, that sucks, but oh well. But if you're distraught, it's fucked up your life. Like that's saying a lot more about you than you think. If you're really bothered by a breakup, I'm telling you, it's only pointing at yourself. Because you see yourself and you don't think you can replace that girl. You think she was the best thing that you could have pulled, that the best thing that ever happened to you. And she probably was. Because you're a loser. Because you suck. And that's why you're sad. That's why you're crying and shit. Texting her and shit, trying to call her, blowing up her phone. She's with winners now. So I suggest you join the club and become a winner. Because she's not worried about you, G. So you shouldn't be worried about her. Come on, man. Boss up. I don't like that. Deuces. I take back that boss up. It sounded like some boss bitch shit.